Black Clover episode 70, dropping bombs out here, everybody. So let me adjust my mic really quick and let's hop right into this video. So Black Clover episode 70, it's awesome that kind of Black Bulls had the redemption. This was the Black Bulls redemption. This was saying, hey, we're here. We're not the same. We're not the losers of last year. We're not the losers of the years prior to that. We are here to stay. We have new members. We have a new kind of resolve, and we get to see that resolve. And everything. It just goes to show that everything goes through Asta. Asta is the one that's. He's not necessarily the glue that keeps us together, because they were there before him, they were together before him, and they're acting like they do now before him. But he is the one that pushes them to that next level, because his determination. He's fighting not just to, get stars or just get the job done per se. He's fighting to become something greater. He's not okay with being mediocre, and that's elevating the characters around him, because we get to see their powers. We know that Luck, we know that Magna, we know that Vanessa aren't mediocre. They are not mediocrity, and we get to see that ever since Asta's arrived, and that's really cool to see how he just elevates everyone, through his resolve. And once again, I could say that's kind of something that reminds me of My Hero Academia again. I think Black Clover has a lot of really similar things that My Hero Academia does, in terms of going through, both characters did not have magical powers. Then they obtain something that isn't necessarily their own per se, but they've obtained it nonetheless. Given Asta's case is very similar to Deku's, but of course there's each one has their own little quirks that make them different, but they're really close to being the same. Resolve and determination and training got them here. Yes, they obtained powers, but now we see with Asta right now, he's gonna master that demon power, or he's gonna try to put it to use. Deku, he got All Might's power. He's gonna try to obtain it and put it to use, right? Try to make it his own. They both are taking these powers that kind of jumped up and surprised them and trying to make them and bend them into their own kind of mold. So that's pretty cool to see. But it's funny to see that no one was there whenever they got recognized. I didn't think they would get number 2. I thought maybe they'd get 8th place, and because I thought they'd go from negative to actually positive stars, and people would be impressed with that, But no, they were second, 101 stars. I think they were technically, Golden Dawn had 145, so they were 144 behind them. And the second place person was 6 stars behind them, 10 stars behind them, something like that. I think it's 95. But yeah, it's cool to see, it's kind of saying I am here, right? We are here. So it's cool to see that Asta got on stage, that whole moment, people start speaking up for him, it just goes to show it. And that kind of reminded me of, Rising the Shield Hero, because it's not necessarily what you do within the capital, it's what you do with, outside of the capital. It's monopolizing everything around the capital to where, the capital's they're surrounded. They have to take notice to you, because the people that are coming from all different directions outside of the capital and coming into the capital to do, different miscellaneous things, whatever it may be, etc. And they are telling your story. They are speaking of you. Your folklore is turning into an urban legend, then it's turning into a legend. And that's what Asta's turning into. That's what the Black Bulls are starting to turn into. And that's the same thing as Rising the Shield Hero and Neofumi. People at the main place may not listen, and this goes for anything in life. If people don't believe in you in the place you want them to believe in you, the main headquarters, guess what? If you monopolize everything around that place, if you make a name for yourself everywhere, in the small places, it adds up and it makes one big thing. You know what I'm saying? No player or nobody just shows up unless they're just that naturally gifted and says, hey, I'm here. I'm here. No, they play good. They beat the competition there. They achieve their goals there, and it adds up, and people at the top have to take notice. They're forced to take notice at that point, and I just love how shows do that. I just love it. I absolutely adore how shows do that, especially if it's handled in the right way. Black Clover handled it in the right way. Rising the Shield Hero handled it in the black, in the black way, but in the right way as well. So other than that, though, the music really set that tone whenever Asta got thrown up there, and I love when Yuno and Asta are on Steam, on the little screen together, because the thing is him powering up, saying, "Hey, you want to see how strong I am? You think I'm a joke? Let me show you really quick." And Asta just dispelled it like it's nothing. That's even impressive too. And everyone's just kind of holy shit, take notice. They're forced, once again, they are forced to take notice. If they take a step back, damn well make them take a step forward and show them what you can do. just throw it in their face, and that's what they did, and I love that, man. Absolutely love that. So, I mean, Yuno is not necessarily a character that's great by himself. I'm not gonna say that, you know. He needs Asta there. You know, he's a character that's not the deepest. He needs Asta there in order to make, you know, powerful scenes like this one. His characterization, his character in a way is what makes Yuno so good whenever he is on screen, but him not being on screen is also kind of what makes him good. You know, he's been on screen enough early on, which wasn't a whole lot, but it was enough to where we get to know who, you know, the type of character he is. Soft-spoken, very calm, cool, collected, loves Asta, of course, but you know, he's a natural. Asta's a hard worker, but he understands that and he respects Asta because he knows no one works as hard as Asta, you know. So that's really cool to see that he's such a humble person. You know, he's kind of like a Sasuke if Sasuke were to be humble, right? He's kind of like the Sasuke of today, grown-up Sasuke. Really, it's really kind of who he is. So it's pretty damn cool to see, you know. But he's not naive and arrogant. He's humble. So that's really cool to see. But other than that, though, the Eye of the Midnight Sun has, you know, the base has been found. We're going to be having this big tournament arc, obviously the Knight's Exam, which I think that'll happen in about 4 episodes. We have a Hot Spring arc for anyone that wants some fan service, or you're getting that. And the new Charlotte, put her in there. Put the new Crimson Lion captain in there. You know, we're going to have a good time prior to that arc. Yeah, it's gonna get spicy. No, but well, it may get a little spicy, but I can't not wait for that arc though. It's gonna be really fun. I've heard great things about this arc. You know, seeing Asta in the opening use his demon form. We see people fighting like teams of 3. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Like, I'm ready for this arc. I love tournament arcs. You know, I haven't seen a lot. I've seen My Hero Academia. I've seen Yu Yu Hakusho way back in the day. I don't think. Yeah, Bleach didn't have a tournament arc. But, yeah, you know, I know Dragon Ball Z has tournament arcs, but I haven't seen any tournament arc in Dragon Ball Z since the Cell arc. So I'm pumped. I'm pumped for a tournament arc. I don't get... Tournament arcs to me are not overly used at all. I've seen one 15 plus years ago with Yu Yu Hakusho. I haven't seen one, same thing with Dragon Ball Z, but ever since those 15 years, I've only seen My Hero Academia and probably a tournament arc I can't even remember. Yeah. I love tournament arcs. So, other than that, though, guys, I cannot wait for the next episode. What did you guys think of this episode? Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitter, X25. You guys have been hexed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.